Alright, there we go. I should be good now. I don't think it was picking up my microphone. Hold on, let me switch up my OBS a bit. I need to put in noise suppression, don't I? Thought I had a setup for this already. Could be a moment. Okay, I see. Gotta throw my mic in here. Test. There we go. Okay. Now you shouldn't hear background noise. Background, whatever, white noise, that whatever that is. Okay. I think we're good now. Yeah, like I was saying when I had my mic muted. Welcome to the development side of Shadowventure. We have Godot here, up, ready to go. So, yeah, welcome to the stream. Hello, gamer Logie. We are, yeah. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm getting a warning. First time streaming be like. Oh, I'm getting a lower bit rate. Okay. Hopefully that shouldn't be anything. I'm in the green right now, so. So yeah, yes, Godot is good. I agree. So yeah, basically over the past few days, I have been working on the jungle levels. Basically the first jungle level. So this is the newest of that level. See, we have some platforming on these kind of weak blocks that will collapse if you stand on them too long. Well, if you stand on them at all, really. But you basically want to get off of them as soon as possible. So you eventually make it up here, and then that's as far as I have it right now. So yeah, I've been trying to get a good mix of like platforming and then of course enemy fighting in. So as you can see, yeah, down here we have a lot of platforming because this is like basically besides the opening level here. This is the very first level here, but which is not completed yet. But you know, it also has a lot of cutscene in it. But like you can see the characters here that have not really had much animation to them yet. But yes, first stream hard but good. Yes, that's I was kind of expecting that. You're all good, Shade. But yeah, things are going pretty good. But yeah, anyway, this is kind of the first actual level that you play, like besides the opening level, which is kind of like the tutorial. The king and his guards, yes. All right. But shall we get going? So I was planning on basically just continuing to build this level. I might do tangent off and do some other things too to keep things a little what's the word for it? Keep things I can't think of the word for it, but you probably get what I'm trying to say. Looks great so far, yeah. Thanks. I do need to decorate this level actually. It is kind of plain looking. It's very green and brown, and I want to try and get a bit more colors in there. Although if I do actually like some images of like a jungle, it is very green. Besides, like I guess you have this picture with a lot of wildlife in it, which adds a lot of color to it. Yeah, well, actually, I guess I could show you the parrot here in a little bit, but yeah, I want to add in some like maybe fruit hanging from the trees that'll give it a bit more color. Okay, but yeah, it really is just a lot of green and brown, which I want to try and get some more colors in there. But yeah, green, yes, very green. yeah, anyway, let us continue with the platforming. So this is like literally when these weak blocks are introduced. So I'm probably gonna throw some more of these in here, a bit more of platforming with these, and then I'll mix in some other things like the vines, just like some of the very first platforming elements, and then maybe like kind of dodging the spikes on the vines too. Like this section is designed for yeah, here I'm gonna go backwards a bit in the level and show you guys the parrots, because I don't know, I think I've shown them in one of my dev vlogs, but I don't think I've ever shown them in action. So I should drop this like here. Parrot, yes, parrot. Funny fact, they're actually called annoying parrot. Yeah, this is, I didn't even think to mention this. This is the section where you get the bow at. If I restart real quick. You don't have a bow before this. Actually, I do have it. Probably something. It's probably the way I have the game set up. Okay. But yeah, this is where you unlock the bow, and you also get your first sets of arrows. So then you have to go and shoot this vine down, knock down the leaves so you can jump over this stump here. And then there's the parrot. Doesn't do any knockback yet. I'm gonna add in player knockback soon. Actually, I did start adding it, but it's a little buggy. But yeah, they are the annoying parrots for a reason. As you can see, they will dive down and attack you, and they will also drop explosive eggs on you. So you have this little platforming section here where the parrots annoy the crap out of you. Not really. I have work to do on their AI, but I'm hoping to get them more, I guess, better at aiming for the player. Yeah, you just have a small section here with a lot of spiders. Way too many spiders, might some say. And the parrots gliding at you. Yeah, I wanna, yeah, the parrots, in the end, the parrots really should kind of stick to you a lot more, and then occasionally dive at you. Is that jump possible? Pretty sure it is. It's a very wide gap. I don't know if that jump's actually possible. Let me pull my start position over here and test that. I don't know if that jump is actually possible. That has to be possible. It's probably like barely possible, but I'm gonna make it easier. Okay, that should make it a little less horrendous. There we go, that's a lot better. I don't know if this jump is possible either. Okay, there it is. It's a very far jump, but it's possible. All right, anyway, let's get into building the level now. So we're gonna continue the section here with the weak blocks. Maybe I'll do some more vine climbing actually up here, and then we'll add in the weak blocks, yeah, a bit more. Yeah, anyway, I figured I would start streaming this game to the development to hopefully that way you guys can come in, hang out, and then ask questions if you have any, or even if you have a good suggestion for the game, and I'll be able to bring it on stream, get my commentary on it, and maybe even implement it. And this is not the right layer to put this on. Yeah, I haven't really had much to make devlogs on because like I already made I think it's called The World is Starting to Come Together. I made a devlog on like the parrot and just kind of outlining what the jungle world's gonna look like. And then I feel like if I did another devlog, because that's basically what I would have had to do a devlog on. I've pretty much already covered all of that in the last devlog. So yeah, I haven't really had much because I've just been building this level. I'll probably do one when I finish the jungle world, maybe. And I might do one when I implement the Spider Queen boss into the Godot version. Because me and Carson are planning to redesign that boss. Anyway, so. Well, it's definitely going to need a devlog to go with it. Crap, I just made this one. Done that. Oh, wow. No, that's not good. Done this way too many times. I moved the spawners instead of the start positions. Or where's the actual start position? I need to like make these stand out. There he is. Make these guys stand out a little more. That way I don't keep getting them mixed up with the spawners. Let's see, what color do I make it? We'll make it cyan. That should stand out a little more. Bit of a tight jump, but it's not impossible. And then we have, maybe I'll move that vine close because I'm not sure about that jump is. And then the next log should be a little ways up so it's visible from when the player is up here. So I'll throw in a branch sticking off here, and then we'll do the weak block right here. Alright, there we go. I'll throw in some of the windows. There we go. Review these to spice it up a little. Alright. So this is probably going to be near the end of this level. So after this, you go into the next level is going to be like more of like a jungle village type area, kind of like just like the village in the jungle, where the people used to live because it has been overrun with spiders since then. So I think there might be a few people there, and I'm thinking about unlocking the player's first move there. And then we can throw in some more platforming after that, before the player gets into the jungle temples and fights the Spider Queen. Let's see, I should probably extend the canopy out a little more. Alright. That should be enough for now. And then I also gotta throw up some blocks to keep the player from escaping the canopy. Because if I don't have those there, then they can climb up into the canopy with the vines, and that would really make much sense. So, let's see. So I gotta do a bit of planning here. I'll probably... So I think I'll put in a bit of vines, just kind of mix a little bit of everything in here. So some vines, maybe some monkeys too. I'll show you guys the monkeys in a little bit, because I don't think I've featured them yet either. Let's see, I'll plan out. Okay, let's see. So I'll do some of these here. And then I'll throw in these guys, which should be a doable jump. Hopefully it is. Maybe if I can get good at my end game. One of these days I will. Is that a possible jump? No, that is not. Okay, cool. I will slide it a little closer then. Yeah, that should definitely be doable. So now, if I grab these vines, I'll throw them over top, and I do some more like avoiding spikes and monkey stuff going on here, and then with a few of these mixed in over here and there. So let's see. Start out with just like the platforming design, and then I'll add in the tiles later on. I think I'll hang like a little spike up there to be avoided. Jumping between the vines, let's see, so I'll pull this down, change it to rambly guys, and I'll rotate it to, and then just throw it up there. A little sneaky, but it shouldn't be hard to miss. Shouldn't be that hard to miss, unless you're really not paying attention. If I do this real quick, that should, well, I don't know. That shouldn't be that hard to miss, right? Oh, I don't know. That is a little tricky. I'll just slide the vine a little closer. Because you can't jump too high there, but in order to get decent distance, you do have to jump high, decently high. And I don't know if it's possible with a spike hanging there. That's much more doable. So I'll do some more of these. Scatter them about. You know what? Something cool idea. Maybe I'll make vines that will collapse. I'll have to think about that a little bit, but I might implement those vines that will collapse when you climb on them. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll think about that. Alright, I'll go ahead and put the tiles in now, and then I'll show you guys the monkeys. Alright, there we go. Got those in. I will adjust the position of this so it makes a little more sense. That doesn't really make much sense. And then, let's see. Now it's time for the monkeys. There he is, monkey. Right. I duplicated that. Keep saving it. There we go. I duplicated him. I have to very specifically position him so that they're off good snap, so that his hand will attach to the tree, but he's not going to be like up in it because we want it to make sense. But yeah, the monkey, he basically just throws fruit at you. Which makes him, and you can kill them if they are in reach, which most of them are not. Although I guess at this point you do have ranged weapons. So you basically just have to dodge their attacks, or you can use your block to also dodge them. close with the spike. Yeah, I could probably dodge it, although I really have to keep moving because of the. So that, I think that's a good challenge. I like that. I might increase the amount of damage they do though, because I think I want to make them a little more deadly. They only do, let's see. How much damage do they do right now? I guess I have to go into the fruit code to find that out. Don't I? Yeah, it only does 6 damage. That's not much at all. And like the player has 100 health at this point. Might have like 110 or 120 by as they progress through the jungle, but I'm gonna make this thing do more like maybe 15 to 20 damage. Let's go 18. So that might make the monkeys a little more deadly. Oh yeah, look at that pro dodging. Look at those pro Shadowventure skills. So let's see now. Do a bit more of this. I'll probably do a bit more with monkeys because I actually like the weak blocks mixed with the monkeys. I think it's a good challenge. But so I'll extend the canopy out a little more. Maybe if I actually multi-select these, might make my life a little easier. The entire thing is offset by 1. Should be an easy fix. Yeah, look at that. So now it is time to continue making more platforming. So let's see, I don't want to. So if I do vines, I don't want them to be able to go up to the canopy because the thing with the monkeys is I want the player to not be able to be too close to them because you know the player can kill them unless they're on vines because vines doesn't actually allow you to swing your weapon. But kind of the effect of the monkeys is that you can't really get close to them. You can use your ranged weapon on them, except for I mean the weak blocks make that a lot harder to do, but which is kind of the beauty in this section. But yeah, that's basically if I do vines, I'm gonna have a like semi-solids like this sticking out, and then we'll have the vines hanging from those, so that way the player can go all the way up to the canopy. So I'll do some more of these placed about. And then the player can get a bit of a break every once in a while with vines, the rest of them. And presumably some semi-solids too. I guess I could hang them from solid blocks, which would make it much harder for them to get on the half solid ground to stand on. Let's see. So I need to go to the ground layer and place down some of these. I can find them. My tile map is extremely disorganized, as you can tell. Probably have some viewers looking at this cringing because of how disorganized it is. Yeah, don't question my tile map organization. Mainly because there is none. Actually, you know what? I think I'll use a branch from that tree for that. Because I prefer to keep it as little vertical logs as possible. Keep from too much clutter going on. Because it just looks a little cleaner that way. Let's see here. Place this down here. Move this guy down a tile. And this guy should be moved over one while I'm at it. Here, I'll do that, and right here for this one. And I'm going to slide the vines up so they're actually going into the, actually look like they're attached to this. Oh, whoa, I don't want that. Turn the jungle, slowly turning the jungle into a factory. Yeah, that section is long off. That's not going to be, I don't know how long it'll be before I show that in any devlogs or on stream. The laboratory section. And then, yeah, we'll throw another monkey up there. And maybe I could have a little secret up here too or something. Because this should not be accessible at the current moment. Although once the player unlocks more moves, it will be, because inevitably, the more moves the player has, the more, I guess, accessible spots that there are. Throw all this. There we go. Of course, I am completely safe here. The monkeys can't attack me, and I don't have to worry about the ground collapsing out from underneath me. So it gives the player a nice little break from the intense platforming they're doing. grid. Let's see. So the question is, how much longer do I want to make this? Because this section has gone on for a decent bit of time, so I'll probably bring the player to the village soon, so they can unlock their first move. And then before continuing with more platforming. Gotta figure out what move. I'm not gonna worry about that yet because we aren't at that spot yet. Because I want to be able to spice up some, like, the platforming that goes along with, like, basically this kind of platforming. More of this will come after the village section, and I want to spice it up a bit by adding in a move to it. So I'll go ahead, build out a branch here. That on the end, and then yeah, basically I'll just build more of this for a little while. Yeah, I guess I'll just terminate this section here where I've run out of canopy. Because it's not that, or I'll just keep building the canopy out more and more, which doesn't really make sense to keep doing that. Because I've got the section long enough. So it's probably will be about the end of this first level. Before the player journeys on into the village. You know what? I'm gonna add a little decoration to this tree. Not a lot of the trees have. Fine. In a sprint 2D, and then I can load up. Let's see, we want go here, and I have a little branch here that I can throw into it. I need more of these. I'll probably, once I get done this section, I'll probably go back to the level and do a lot of decorating and polishing and such. Because it's gonna need this. Hello, Noobdy, I guess is how that's pronounced. Thanks a lot for the comment. I sure hope it's looking cool, cause yeah, I'm actually was just talking about planning to decorate this level, cause it desperately needs it. There's not much going on here right now, other than just like the logs that like it like logically makes sense to be there. Because like a lot of platforming games like have like, you know, I guess not. I don't know. It's like I mean I've grown up. I guess the way I'm trying to say this is I've grown up playing like Mario a lot, and like all the obstacles are like just there. Like there's nothing like there's no logical reason of why they're there. They're just kind of floating there. It's just cool. And all like I really like Mario, of course, because it's nostalgic for me. But I don't know. It would really bother me in this game if like everything just floated there. Like I feel like things have to be like kind of logically in place by some extent of logic. Doesn't did I not save the other edge of the canopy? It's not. Let me find this and save it. I guess I can't select a sprite. It does not have a texture. It's very interesting. For some reason, I always struggle to find where I save my decorational objects set. It's like the one thing I always struggle with. I guess I think I would put it in textures because it is technically a texture, but I save it under objects, which makes more sense. I don't know, maybe I should put it under textures since I keep thinking it's under textures. So yeah, there's that entire section. So I'll probably throw in another monkey here at this part to annoy the player even more. Add an extra challenge. And then I'll throw in some land here. Solid ground finally after all those collapsing branches, and the player can proceed ahead into the next area. So I'll do a bit of quote unquote terraforming here, and then we can, I guess, throw in the trigger for the next level. So I'll probably have to program that in because I don't know if I actually properly have that working. So I'll just continue the ground off long enough here. I goes off screen. And then we'll throw in like a little trigger barrier here that will transition the player into the next level. I'm also going to throw in a little sign or just extra decoration that will point the player over down into the, I don't know if it probably will be visible on screen, but in case it isn't, I'm gonna throw a little sign in that will point the player down onto the ground. So let's see, I gotta make a new one because I don't think I've set this one up yet. So I'm looking for, well, I think I'll do the right arrow actually. I'm gonna launch it into the side of the tree. So let's see, if I rotate it somewhat, it'll kind of be lodged into the side of the tree, and it'll be pointing down towards the ground. So I'll order it. Let me save this real quick. And then I'll order it behind the, maybe there you go, pretty far back. I like that. It's kind of cool little thing, just in there. And I think I'll also bring the canopy down. So see, should I layer this over or under? I think I'll layer it under that. And I'll fill this out. So now let's right 2D and give it the left canopy edge. And I should probably do some overlaying here with tiles so that, because this is probably going to be visible, so also some tiles to hide all this. Kind of a weird situation here. Maybe I'll grab all these and including you, and I'll drag them. Enable groups to grid snapping. Drag them over like this. Yeah, that works a little better. And on the tile map, I'll fill this all in with the green. Maybe I'm in select mode, that's why. Okay. Draw in all the green there like that. To finish it all off, I'll just have a few more logs here. throw some branches on them for extra decoration. This will lead into the next level. Alright, so that, I think, pretty much brings this level, in terms of platforming to its point of completion. Of course, I'll probably make some bounces and all that in the future. Also, let me throw a death area here to prevent the player from falling, just falling down infinitely. If they fall out while doing that platforming. And then next up, I have, oh crap, are these? Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna need to fix that. Okay. Bug fix time. Yeah, so apparently, the damage areas, when I resize them, it resizes all of them to some all like the same thing, basically. So I gotta, basically what I gotta do is create a new shape. Shape. Let's do this. Do that. And then say collision shape. That makes sense. Let's say that is equal to shape. That. And that should keep them from being treated as the same. So hopefully I can resize this without breaking everything. Does that work? Yes, that works. Okay, epic. Alright. Go ahead and throw some of these green tiles up here as well. Because we don't want the player to be able to see anything that is not meant to be seen, like the off-screen stuff. If you know what I mean. See anything else that's not meant to be seen. Oh, I caught something earlier. Maybe I fixed it. I must have fixed it because it seems to be fine. All right. So it's time to decorate this level now. So I'm just gonna, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the beginning of the level. And I'm gonna, I'll just cut paste. That's a long way to drag the start position. Never mind, it's just gonna put it right back where I left it. Could probably use like paste here or something, sort of thing. Yeah, it's all right. Anyway, I'm gonna go back through the level now and basically throw in everything that's needed. Including coins. Coins is another thing I need. But yeah, decoration is really the main thing I'm focusing on. Why do I keep getting knockback transfer? I'm not sure what the deal with that is. So I did start implementing knockback, but it's like doesn't work yet. So yeah, I haven't. So it's just kind of causes me to slightly pick up momentum at random points without like me playing. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. It's coming out of nowhere. Yeah, you can see I'm sliding around a bit from the spiders. It's not canceling out. I might just disable it for the time being. It continues to be a problem. Yeah, if you guys have any decoration ideas for this area, or see like a place that you think like be cool for like seeker bonus area, coin or whatever, just comment down below, or I guess say in the chat. The live stream, isn't it? Unless you are watching like the playback of it, in which case you will have to comment it. But yeah. Actually, something I want to do on the big tree here is go on like a kind of a branch, like basically like this little tiny thing sticking off here, but like a much larger version of that. That would be neat. Speaking of which, let's see if I can even make it up the tree without dying. Just gotta jump through the gaps. Yeah, the first checkpoint I put. Well, there's a checkpoint like near the top of the tree. It's not right at the top, but it's near the top. And there's another one once you get to the top. Yeah, it's the first introduction of the monkeys here. Uh they appear here on the vines, and you'll start to get rainbow and fruit. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the deal with the nutback because I like wasn't able to get full momentum in that direction because of it. I'll go up here. I'm actually gonna die. Oh yeah, so the save station, that's actually why the save stations don't I believe oh no they don't. Actually that's what the heal stations are for. I forgot I added those actually. Yeah, also I don't have a game over screen either, so the game just crashes if you die. Which I think it's punishing enough. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw a heal zone in up here. I think I'm gonna get rid of this monkey, or maybe I'll just move him down, and then I'll throw in a heal zone too. can regenerate because monkeys are a lot more punishing now if you take damage from them. So I want to make sure I compensate that with heal. Let's see, where should I put it? Should I put it up here on the branch or should I put it down here? It feels a little odd having them like sit right next to each other, but I mean it's no big deal if they have to. I'll probably just do it like this. So let's see here. Didn't really progress all the way, but I'll go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some sprites here. So if let me pull up my sprite sheet. It has all of the decorational tiles in it. So I think what I'm gonna start out with is just some fruits. So if I go in here, I can type look up jungle fruit, and we can get some cool fruits decorating the level of it. Here we go. 10 super fruit species of the Amazon rainforest. Actually, this is where I went. The one, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is the fruit here that the monkey drops. Is that capuchu? Or okay, it's agu. I don't know how to pronounce it. Aguaje, something like that maybe. Aguaje, probably aguaje is how you say it. So, but yeah, this is the fruit that the monkey drops. I'll go ahead actually and import that into here so I can throw them around the jungle a bit and decorate the jungle with them. But I'll throw in some like maybe yellows, green. Well, we have plenty of green. But yellows, maybe blues. I don't know, whatever colors there are. Definitely like the warm colors. I feel like you see those a lot in jungle, like tropical jungle fruits. So let's see. I'll look up the plant on these. What do their plants look like? Okay, so they grow in trees in like very large batches. It looks like. It's gonna actually look pretty neat. So I'll draw, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a mix of the vine texture and the texture, and we'll assemble a little sprite here. Let me throw this down to the down. There we go, and then actually, I think so. I'm gonna try because I kind of want the vine to be more sensual and like compressed instead of like the way these vines look. Just gonna scale it. Kind of just squish it down. It's not how I expected it to come out. Okay. For a second I thought I'll just what I have. So I should probably keep a copy of that one. I'll just sit here on the side. And the thing's going to look very cursed when I rotate it, so I'm going to have to make some adjustments to clean it up, but maybe I'll actually keep the rotated copy off of the vine as well, so I can make it a little cleaner. Not have to do this every time. I need one like here. See, actually, hold on, let me pull that back off. Keep forgetting to duplicate it. So do that. Do another rotation of it. Make it look cursed again. Going good, gamer. I'm currently making a little decorational thing for the jungle. It's a little vine with some fruit on it. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna create a layer here, and I'll drag it down, and we're gonna put some more fruit on this layer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make like a tinted darker version of it. So I think if I use colors, maybe exposure, black level. Yeah, if I turn the exposure down, that should make it a little darker. I don't know if that's quite what I'm looking for though. Lightness, that's probably what I was looking for. Collectibles? Maybe. Yeah, so I haven't really thought too much about like collectible healing items, like currently in the game, like healing is mainly you just naturally regenerate over time, and also there's uh like heal stations, which I actually just I have one placed just place one in right here that will heal you when you stand in it. Um, but yeah, I haven't put too much thought into like collectible healing items, but yeah, that could be a possibility for sure. Currently, they're just a fruit that the monkeys throw at you. Should probably make it look less butchered. So I'll make another variant, rotation of it, I guess. All right, so that should cut it. Quite satisfied with that. So let me go back up into the main layer here. And I think I'll just throw some leaves on the vine. Some better polishing. Let's see, where's it good? What's my color? Maybe I'll just do a new color here. Try and squeeze like tiny little details here. Just some additional little bits hanging down. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, just spice it up, finish it off here. So let's see, I gotta export this. I guess I can just merge this down onto here. That should bring it all together. Make sure I get the entire thing selected. I believe that's is all. So there we go. We have our vine of aguhe or something. I think that's how it's pronounced. Let's see. Aguahe. Yeah, aguahe. So let's go ahead and actually decorate the level with it now. So I guess it'll make sense to put it where the monkeys are all hanging out since appears to be the favorite food of the Shadowventure monkeys. I actually gotta make this an atlas texture now. And then throw the decorations into it. Oh well, good. It'll good snap. Actually, it works pretty well. Good snap. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty sweet. I like that. So I'll throw a few of these things around. I'll do another one here. And let's see, what are some other super fruits of the Amazon? So we got these yellow ones here. Okay, so that's yellow. Okay, yellow passion fruit. Yeah, all right. Also known as a maracuja. Thanks a lot, gamer. I personally am pretty happy with it myself. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make maracuja now. Although, more better than this passion fruit. Should just call it that. So let's see. Let's see what their plants actually look like. It's like they grow on flowers. Okay. I didn't thought of like doing like vines without flowers. Okay. So I'll make like kind of like a large plant with like flowers on it, and of course passion fruit growing up. That'll be cool. So I'll start off with just kind of a little foundation here. I'll draw like a little kind of green vine stem thing. Race, kind of trim this down a bit. Hello, Shade. It sure is looking epic. So I'm just gonna color pick off of the vines here. And I'll just model kind of the same general colors as the vines. That needs a lot more transitioning because that's extremely harsh like contrast of colors. I feel like I need colors in between the brighter greens. There we go. Do a bit of that too. Okay. Now for the leaves. So I think I'll make them look kind of like these kinds of leaves here. Kind of have that arch to them, if you know what I mean. And then let's see, the passion fruit, they kind of have like a very light kind of bluish purple color to them. Oh wow, those have like lots of different colors. Look at that. Yeah, for the most part, they're kind of like purplish, and then they have like yellow bits in the middle, and then there's the fruit hanging off of them. So of course I can't get too detailed with this because I have to squeeze this into like a few pixels, but what I will do is use my handy dandy little color picker here to gather that color if it doesn't stop scrolling on me. See, maybe up here. It won't. It's getting a lot of like blues and stuff. Blues. No, I do not want to open that up. Yeah, let me copy this and slap it into. We'll just do like that, and I'll get that light yellow to go with it. Here, I'll pull GIMP over to the other monitor for a few moments, so I can use its color picker instead. See these bits? Go very light yellow on them. And I'll make these all darker for the darker side of the flower. I'll just place them all over. Also do some grass kind of sprouting up from the ground. The bottom. And I'll just throw just one shade darker of green at the very bottom here. So now for the passion fruit itself. So I got some yellow in here, and then yeah, it's pretty much yellow and then orange on the inside, although don't just find cracked open fruit in the jungle unless like an animal's gotten to it. Which in this case an animal has not, so we're just gonna do like yellows and oranges on right onto the texture here. So see, these are a little small. I'm kind of working with small scale here. I'll try my best though. Let's see, maybe I will just blow them up a bit. They're gonna be like so big compared to the actual plant. So the plant's kind of small. Maybe I'll make a bit bigger version or something, I don't know. Not today's stream though. Yellow passion fruit, indeed. But you should definitely do it with adding color. Throwing all kinds of assortments of colors onto this texture. I think I also need to lighten the outline up a bit. Feels very dark on this side compared to the rest of the fruit. Yellow fruit made of passion, indeed. This texture here is made with extra passion. Yeah, we have this massive texture and this massive fruit like on this tiny plant. I'm quite happy with the outcome of this. See, I'll keep a copy of this just sitting in the bottom corner of texture. Almost looks like a golden apple. I'm not going to be able to unsee that now. It is a golden apple. See, I'll get a copy and hue it down. That, and then Control X that maybe if the GIMP will cooperate. There we go. I'll throw in a layer. And on this layer, I'll just put some more kind of here in the background. Golden pear. I mean, yeah, FKB, I was just saying a golden apple, but I guess it could also be a golden pear as well. Shadowventure has golden apples now. I just got that layer. Let me merge it down and then drag them up. Yeah, I think 725 is a bit of an overstatement. If I can fit that into like let's see, how big is this fruit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like a 6x7 space of pixels, but I mean, it's very colorful indeed. I don't think I saved the crap. What are they called? I already forgot. It's like aguaja or something like that. Let me save them. Let me copy paste. I'll make this unique, and we'll grab the passion fruit. And we'll place this around in the level now. Yeah, if you all have any cool ideas to decorate the level a little more, please do feel free to say them in chat. I keep wanting to say comment, but I keep forgetting I'm streaming. I mean, I guess you can comment on streams, but it's not the same as chatting, so I probably won't see them. Think about what layers he's on. Hopefully, this should be by default on layer 0, which should be behind the player. But let's throw another heal zone in here at this checkpoint. Yeah, let's take another little stroll through the jungle. Oh yeah, I like that idea. I'm gonna have to think about how to implement that, but I really like the ambient creatures. Yeah, I do have actually some of those in those set up for other areas, but yeah, I definitely will implement some of those. Oh my, the knockback is very buggy. I'm just gonna disable it for now. The player. I don't know if you guys were here earlier for that, but knockback. I started implementing knockback and never finished it, and it is very buggy. Is that here at the bottom? Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna comment that out for now. Ooh, code. Yes, code. Lots of code. Oh, I do go. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I think I would have preferred it to be player layered over it. I could just easily change it. I mean, it adds depth anyway, because I'll probably leave some of them layered in front. I think this one, though, I'll put behind the player. Yeah, the code you just saw, the player code, is probably the messiest code of the whole game. You can't make a game without having very messy player code. Because of how much stuff you add to it. The kind of code that you just pile so much stuff on and it just gets to be such a mess after a while. Maybe if you're like an extremely organized programmer, you might be able to make a good player code. It's just like that very tricky squeeze there. Yeah, that is really cool. I mean, you could. Yeah, I like the because you can do that like pretty much with like any coding environment, like IDEs and stuff. But it's cooler in the game engine because you can actually edit the level like, and it just hot swaps right into the game. Like next level IDE debugging. Yeah, most like modern IDEs do have that ability. Like when you edit code, it will hot swap the changes in. Unless you like make a new function or something, or new variable, it doesn't like it when you do that. Oh no, I'm being rained on by fruit now. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's quite epic. Got that. That's a gua there. All right, let's regenerate my health. It goes really fast. I do not remember making it go that fast. What, the monkey fruit? I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of is because you don't really see them either. Maybe I should change the code a bit, make them throw it when you're like on screen. Should only do it when you're at a certain distance. Because I want to make them decently punishing. Maybe I'll turn down the amount of damage the fruit does. I just increased it, but I don't know, because I want it to be like, you know, I don't want it to be like you can like tank through it, because that just kind of ruins the point of it even existing. You can just tank your right all the way through it. But I also don't want it to like kill you so quickly. Let's see what's light fruit is what I named it. I'll change it to like maybe 14 health points. Tricky jumps there too. Yeah, I think it's kind of a big thing of timing. You just kind of have to time your moves a bit. But let me keep going through. Yeah, it's there's definitely going to be a lot of balancing that goes into this game, especially like after I like once playset testing begins, because yeah, that's what I'm going to really start worrying about. Like I'll balance it out as I go, but I I I want it to. I'll probably like will really start doing a lot of balancing once like playtesting comes in. Stuff. But we have spider attack. Then we have our spider or some mini spider, not boss battle. And finally, I get the bow. That doesn't do much damage. I should probably the damage should probably increase a bit, at least, especially with the. I don't know. It's very unbalanced with the sword. I guess is what I'm trying to say. The arrow or the damage of the burst bow here compared to the sword. Now it's time for parrots. That don't do much. Yeah, I think with the parrots, I want to make them. I think I need to make them like stick to the player more. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. Gamer, very weak compared to the starter sword. Either that or I debuff the sword, but I think the sword's good where it's at. But yeah, the parrots. Yes, the parrot. The parrots. I want to, uh, stick with the player more, and because the big thing is dropping bombs on the player, but with the dive, dive attack, they go so far, and it kind of like they go off screen and then they just never come back. So I think with that, I might make the dive a lot rarer and more just stick to um bombing the player. Yeah, I think I'll buff the bow because I like the sword where it's at now. Like you can get like 3 hits on the spider. Bit stickier. Yeah. There's that really far jump there. Even further jump here. Yeah, like you mean swoop in and then swoop back. That that could work. Probably part of the problem is I also program them to not do anything when they're off screen. Makes sense, but it probably should fly back on screen. I also need to adjust the swoops numbers a bit so it doesn't, so it'll actually hit the player. This is a very far jump. I should probably make that platform a little wider. Yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll draw this out a bit. That a little easier. And now for the collapsing platform. This section definitely needs a lot. It feels very blank. I'll throw in some more like guaha fruit. And I died. Oh, what? I don't know why I didn't checkpoint. That's very odd. The game did not record a single checkpoint. Like, throw an error maybe? I gotta load all these 34,000 errors. Oh my. Game engine is not liking this. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in here that's causing. It seems to be involved with the checkpoints not working. $34,000 errors, yeah, I know. Well, I updated my engine and they changed the way the animation works. So like the old animation players that I have, like, are kind of broken. So it spams me with errors, including the animation players in the player. So that really, like, really breaks it. Proof of really obscure glitches right now. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that, I don't know why it didn't give me a checkpoint. I've watched through multiple. Because that's like the by default it spawns me at like 0, 0, which happens to be right there above the trees. So that's why that happens. But that's definitely going to be a glitch that will not exist when the game. So, yeah, I am kind of curious to see what random glitches speedrunners will find in this game. Hopefully, I'll get a popular enough for that. Let's see here. I think I want to put some fruit and other decorations up here. Once again, I cannot remember where I saved my decor textures. 26 million, like, double take to figure out where I put them. I'll do some more fruit up here with the monkeys. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of testing with these checkpoints. So, see, there's one right here. So if I go to the game, which one here on the save station do? I go through here, and then I jump into a pit. Okay, it works there. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that was really. That's very weird. Although, speaking of weird speedrunner glitches, I don't really know if you'd consider this one, but you can, like, stand jump on the line and go up them really fast. I'm not going to fix because, I mean, I think it's a cool little thing that speedrunners will probably want to take advantage of. Also, it's kind of hard to fix because it's what allows the player to jump off of vines. Honestly, I wouldn't even consider it a bug. That jump there is always so tricky. A chest mimic? Okay, so if you want chest mimics to be in the game, you'll have to convince Mr. Taco because he, I mean, that was like way back in the day of planning this game. He did not like the idea of mimics. So, specifically chest mimics. But yeah, maybe. I mean, there are going to be a lot of secret little rooms in this game. I love my secret rooms. Should I make that jump easier? Because it gets me multiple times. Every time I play it. Yeah, well, I think there's even going to be a mimic boss too. Just mimic boss, which at this point I'm happy with not implementing, but I don't really want to implement a chest mimic boss anymore, but chest mimics in themselves, as long as you can convince the doctor. I'm slowly declining in my skill in this game, more and more. Alright, here comes the forbidden jump. I might actually have to debuff this jump because it is. Yeah, it's because I'm losing patience. But yeah, I might actually have to debuff this jump. So how bad I am at it. Alright, we're gonna take our time. But I let myself fall too much now. I might actually debuff that jump. Let's see, where is it? It's like right here. Slide it down a slot. That should hopefully make it a little better. I mean, honestly, if I would take my time the slightest bit more, I probably would like be like a master speedrunner at this tree. I'm honestly kind of curious to see how good I'll be at this game when I'm done. Because if I play the game as much as like other parts of the game as much as I play this tree, and I might like become a really good speedrunner at it. No, I was so close. 3 HP, yeah. And then it crashed because I don't have the game over screen. Actually, I don't think it's the game over screen. The lack of a game over screen is the direct cause of the problem. But I'll solve it when I get a game over screen. If it still gives me the problem when I get a game over screen, then I'll solve it. But currently, I do not have a game over screen, so it's not really my primary interest. I am going to copy down this idea that you gave me. Just screenshot it. Yeah, I'm not going to have time to implement that today, but that is definitely, maybe next stream I will do that. Yeah, that's the punishment for dying. It just crashes the game. But yeah, let's see. Is there anything else? I had an idea in mind, but I can't think of what it was now. I'll go ahead. I am starting to run out of time for the stream, but I'll end it off with getting some more coins in this area because there's like no coins past this point. Yeah, so if you guys have any more questions, let me know now because I am going to be stream soon. But yeah, and I guess if you're watching the VOD of this, then just comment down anything you have about the game in the comment section. I might also link the Discord in there too if you want to join that in the description. But yeah, place in some coins here. Coin 100, there's the 100th coin. Yeah. So I think that is going to conclude the stream. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will be back at some point with another stream. Depends on when I am able to and when I feel up to it. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya, FKD. But yeah, that will be it. So see